Very innocently. Very innocently and very sweetly, my 10-year-old asked me. She said, Mom, how expensive is your mind? I was shocked. In fact, I left whatever I was doing because it just jolted me to action. It said that, what does she mean? How expensive is my mind? So I asked her, what do you mean, how expensive is my mind? She said, yeah, because every time I'm talking to you, you're telling me my mind is not free. And that was in fact true. I was busy when a couple of times that she came to talk to me, and I had told her that my mind is not free. But it showed me one thing. It made me realize that I was being a really poor listener. How about you? How expensive is your mind? How free is it? In a conversation, do you find yourself being there or not being there? Physically there, but mentally not there. Your mind has drifted off to other things. You are not even looking at the person who's talking to you. You're looking beyond the person. Your body language is leaning back and with hands closed. All messages and indications that you're not following the conversation. Active listening. Active listening is an essential tool for effective communication. It helps establish rapport. It helps reduce misunderstanding. It helps build bonds. So what is active listening? Well, in active listening, it is a little bit more beyond just listening. In active listening, you are also engaged in a dialogue. You are holding a conversation. You are sending verbal and non-verbal messages to the speaker, all indicating to the speaker that you are there 100% engaged, mindful, present, and empathetic. And the most important point about being a good listener is that you are being non-judgmental. So what are some of these verbal and non-verbal messages? In the non-verbal messages, you have things like maintaining eye contact. This definitely shows that you are with the person, you are in the moment. Your body language, closed versus open, right? Leading towards, showing you're interested. You're also probably saying to show that you're following the conversation. You are allowing silences to flow in. And when a silence does take place in a conversation, please do not use it as an invitation to giving advice, giving your opinion, stating your ideas, talking about your own experience. Because active listening is about the speaker, it is about the speaker's experience, so allow it to be just that. What are some of the verbal techniques? The verbal techniques include paraphrasing. In paraphrasing, what you do is you just reiterate what the speaker has said, but use your own words while doing that. So you would say things like, I hear you say, and then repeat the sentence in your own words. What does this do? This allows the speaker to focus on the content of what they are talking about. Clarifying is another technique. In clarifying, you pick phrases from what the speaker has said and build your sentence seeking clarification. So you pick phrases that to you sound vague or ambiguous and you require clarity on. It allows the speaker to understand that you are actually engaged now. It's just not about you sitting there and hearing what they are saying, but you are seeking clarification. It allows them also, while giving the clarification, to go deeper into the meaning of what they are saying. Third technique, and this is the most important technique in active listening, it's called reflecting. In reflecting, here is where you are showing empathy with the user, with the speaker. What you are doing here is you are mirroring the feelings of the speaker. It is at this point in time that the speaker understands that you are listening completely and you are understanding, because they are be able to see in you, and when you say how you think what they're feeling, they're able to see that reflection of their thoughts and feelings in you, and that makes them go away with the feeling that they are being completely understood. It allows, if you use these three techniques along with the non-verbal techniques, it allows the speaker to go into the depth of what they're trying to say. It allows them to understand for themselves as well, get clarity for themselves as well into what is it that is actually either bothering them or giving them, even if it is a good experience, what is it about the good experience that made it so good, or what is it about the not so good experience that made it so not so good. It allows them to get that clarity, and they go away with the feeling that they are being completely understood. So active listening. Verbal, non-verbal. In the non-verbal, you can practice maintaining eye contact, having a body language that shows you are open, you're receiving the messages, you're interested, you're allowing the silences to flow in, and you're being very non-judgmental. In the verbal messages, you are using the techniques paraphrasing, clarifying, and reflecting. All the best.